Hey, we're here with part 14 of Dragon Quest. We're getting there. Getting near the end. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to the cave to Rimeldar. Not because I'm really going to Rimeldar, because the cave also houses the princess, believe it or not. I don't think I'll run into anything along the way that's going to give me a problem. The only hit points I think I'm going to lose are from walking through the poison. That's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, just walking through the cave should heal me. Oh, wrong button. Just want to check the keys. 5 keys. Alright, just keep that in mind. After I do this, I may stop off in Rimeldar just to buy one more key. Or it might be 2 more, because I think I need one to get through this. Red slime. He's red and he's slimy. Well, it's she. The red slimes are female. At least according to the later games, where instead of red slime, it became she slime. There's a spooker. Okay. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Radiant, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Well, you want to go down like normal, but it's towards the end that you would start exploring. This is the first time you're actually seeing this part of the cave. I always just walk through it in the dark. There's an Eider. See, I'm already fully healed. No problem on the Eider. Okay. Here's where I want to be, I believe. Nope, not here. Okay. Shit, further down. Maybe it's further up. Huh. Yeah, alright, I went down too far. Shoot. Not a big deal. Like I said, the enemies in this place are... There's only one enemy in this entire place that'll give me a problem. That's the boss. He's the boss creature. Alright, so I was further near the top. I could be thinking of the layout from the NES one, or I could just be on crack for all you guys know. Keep tapping that fucking button. Yeah, there's the door. Yeah, it is a little different. There wasn't a door in the NES one. At least not the one that I remember. Okay, what do we got? Magician. Okay. Yeah, here we are. This is it. So I'll need 2 keys. At least you could actually see the dragon. In the NES one, you just kind of ran into it by stepping on the square, which could be a surprise if you're just exploring near the beginning. Here we go. The dragon. Alright, let's see if I can do this. He didn't do too bad. Breathing fire is the worst thing he does, and if he's only doing 15 to 19. Just get myself healed here. His regular attacks are not as bad, as you can see. I prefer to have heal more, but I don't think this... Yeah, he's already dead, see. A lot of experience, and a lot of gold. That's dead dragon, and there's the princess. Oh, I thought no one would be able to come to my rescue. I'm Laura, Princess of Tantagel. If you hadn't arrived in time, I would have been made Draco Lord's wife. It scares me even now. Lodo, would you be so kind as to take me back to the castle? Yeah, sure. You could actually carry her around for the whole rest of the game if you wanted to, which is pretty funny. Oh, Lodo, I thank you. Blush. Did she just seriously say blush? A little translation snafu there. Let's see. And you know, it's funny because if you... Is there anything over here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. You could just carry her around for the whole rest of the game like it ain't no thing. And it's pretty funny because if you talk to Draco Lord while you're carrying her, he even comments on it. He thanks you for bringing her to to Charlock and sparing him the trouble of having her brought there, you know? It's disabusing to me. Okay, so let's bring her back to her father, though, and you do get a reward. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. No, right way, right way. That's my mind here. It's easier to navigate without the light. Wonder what she thinks of the poison marsh. Of course, he's carrying her, so he's probably affected by it because he's walking through it, and she's probably just like, oh, what's that smell? Oh, who got the cheese? It's like a slime farted here. You know, just being an annoying, bitchy princess. Why not? That's the way I like to imagine it. She compares the smell of the poisonous swamp to a slime fart. Perhaps a red slime fart. Could be a metallic fart. I wonder what that would probably smell like a slag heap or something. Ah, it smells. Yeah, I went that way on purpose. That's funny. There you go. I was looking at a walkthrough, and they actually recommend getting all the best equipment before you fight the dragon, and I'm like, really? As long as you're level 15, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. By the time you get all the best equipment, you're going to be so powerful. I mean, that would be easier, but I don't know. Some of these walkthroughs, people who write them, they only write based on their experience and they don't try out other things, you know what I mean? Alright, bring her to the castle. If you bring her to the inn, it does the same thing as if that chick was following you. It implies that you just totally fucked the shit out of her, which is awesome. Totally sliding crap past the sensors there. Alright. Will they comment on me having... Yeah, see, some of them comment on you having the princess, too. Oop, oop. Lodo, I thank you humbly for rescuing the princess. Now, Laura, sit by my side. Father, please wait. I wish to give a gift to Lodo. I love you with all my heart. Please take my love with you. Okay. However distant we may be, my heart will be always be with you. Farewell, Lodo. And you get Lady Laura's love, which is actually an item that you use. And it actually gives you coordinates, tells you how far you are from the castle, which is useful in finding Lodo's seal, especially if you don't know where it is. So that could be, you know, a huge pain in the ass. Oh, I was gonna go to Rumbledore and get keys. Shit, I'll just get them here. It's a little more expensive, but I forgot about that. Oh, wrong way, it's this way. A little more expensive, but I got plenty of money. Mercado, that's the name of that town. Mercado. We're actually gonna head in that direction now. Yeah, I'll need 3 of them now. Okay. Because the next thing to get is Lodo's seal, but I want to go to Mercado first. Now, it's going to be a very, very dangerous journey to Mercado, so... Because the enemies along the way... I mean, you could literally meet dragons along the way, so you gotta, you know... Keep an eye. At level 15, I should be fine. You do have to fight a boss just to get in the city. You have to fight a golem, but as long as you have the pixie flute, shouldn't be that big of a deal. You put him right to sleep, and then you just keep hitting him. He does wake up occasionally. You just use the flute again. He falls right out. As a matter of fact, that's when you put him to sleep, and then you heal yourself, and then you start hitting him. So you don't get caught by surprise, you know. The way to Mercado is a little bit of a maze, though, and I don't have a map in front of me, so hopefully I will find my way there no problem. Because there's sort of branching paths, and one of them leads to where Lodo's seal is, one of them leads to Mercado, and then there's a third one that just kind of goes in a big loop and doesn't really bring you anywhere good. So you gotta watch for that, too. Not going to go into Domdora yet, though. A very dangerous place, because Domdora is, you know, it's not a town, really. I mean, it was a town, but now it's abandoned. That's where Lodo's armor is, but I'm not prepared for that yet. I want to have the best equipment, you know, other than Lodo's armor, before I go there. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. This might be the wrong bridge, but if it is, I think I'll recognize it pretty quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's the wrong way. That's that long, convoluted, ridiculous way that really doesn't bring you anywhere. You gotta go a little further south. Magic Wyvern, or Hocus Chimera, whatever you want to call them. Healing himself like a bitch. Trying to put me to sleep like a tool. Dying like a schmuck. Why not? Yeah, there's another bridge down here. That's where you want to go. I think. Or this might be the way to... I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a map in front of me. And I don't have the inclination to bring one up right now. You go ahead with that stop spell shit. I think this is the way. I know this is also how you would get to Lodo's Seal, but I'm not going there yet. Shadow Knight. Being very careful around the Shadow Knight. Not bad. I'm a little higher than I was before. Let me just heal myself once. Yeah. And continue. Do I go that way or do I keep going? I think keep going north. I think that's to Lodo's Seal, and this is to the town. He's not aware, so I'm gonna smack him. Easy victory. You can never go wrong with an easy victory like that. Yeah, this is the right way. The town's right there. Just walk through a little poison. There's the golem. Now, let's do this then. Alright, so let's right away use the pixie flute. And that'll put him right to sleep. He might stay asleep the whole time, he might wake up, you just gotta keep an eye on it. He has a lot of hit points. This would be an impossibly hard battle if you didn't have the pixie flute. I gather that it might actually be possible to beat him just being a really high level without the pixie flute, but I don't know. I think he may not take damage unless he's asleep. I forget the way it works. Okay, doing good so far. I got him. Pixie Flute does make it easy. A lot of experience points. Reached level 16. Hit points up by 6. Magic points up by a lot. By 23. That's significant. Strength up by 3. Guard up by 3. Agility by 6. Didn't get much in the way of gold. Here's Mercado, which is essentially the last town in the game. There's also, what do you call it? Dumdor, but that doesn't really count. Oh, why'd you move? Now I can't talk to you. Gotta wait for him to come back. Oh, some horse shit, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna leave and come back. Reset his position. My nephew's very upset at something. I don't know what it is, but... sounds like he might have bumped his head or something. He doesn't have the full coordination yet. Shitty weapon, shitty weapon, shitty armor. Yeah, it sounds like he fell and he's hamming it up. Welcome to Mercado, the fortress city. Oh, thank you. Well, here's the inn, which I don't really need, but I'll check this. Defense seed. I'll use. I gotta discard something. What do I have that I could discard? Really nothing. Maybe the pixie flute? No, it won't let me. I gotta get rid of something. I can't get rid of Laura's love. I mean, no. You know what? I could probably throw out the dragon scale at this point. It's such a minor bump. Essentially, the defense seed is going to have the same effect, just, I gotta de-equip it first. Just permanent. So I'm actually gonna de-equip the dragon scale. I could always get a new dragon scale if I need it. You know, they're very cheap. More important to have a permanent bump to your guard, though, which is by 4, which is significant. I know it's 15 minutes, but I want to see about getting some better equipment before I do that. As an item shop. So yeah, they have dragon scales there. So. Beets. I love beets. They're delicious. It's one of my favorite vegetables. My grandpa used to say this a lot. A friend of his, Yukinoff, buried an amazing treasure under a tree behind his shop. I don't have any idea where it is. I'd like to dig it up, but it's so unsafe out there. He's talking about Dondora. That's where Lodo's armor is. I heard that Lodo's armor was passed on from person to person until it ended up with Yukinoff. Storage. You know, wait, I might be able to store things like the pixie flute and shit that I don't really need. So I don't need the pixie flute at all anymore. Let's see if there's anything else I can store there. I don't really need Laura's love, so... I know where the Lodo seal is, roughly. I'll be able to find it, no problem. So let me get another dragon scale now that I've freed up an inventory, 2 inventory spots, but now I'll have... Now I'll have 1 free spot now. So let me equip that then. I just want to get my better equipment before I end the video, but it's proving to be elusive where that shop is. What should I make for supper? I don't know, bitch. What are you asking me for? Well, she's inviting you. Maybe she's inviting me to stay for supper. In that case, I want pizza. You dumb bitch. If you seek the Lodo seal, visit the elder who lives in a shrine to the south of here. Yeah. I honestly do not need the elder's help to get to him. To get to the Lodo seal. That's the guy there, but you have to walk through all that crap to get to him. Let's see. Well, he has magic armor, but I already have the second best armor in the game, so only Lodo's armor is better. Repellent. No repellent. I already have the repel spell. There's no need for repellent. Perhaps it's in here. No. These are the graves of people who were killed by monsters. Please pray for their souls. All 3 of them? Okay. It's not this, is it? That's just another item shop. Matter of fact, that might have been the first item shop. Where the hell is the shop that sells the better weapons? Actually, I think it might be in here. Yeah, one of these guys sells keys too, right? Yeah, for 32 gold. But I think this is the guy I was looking for. There we go, look at that. Flame sword and silver shield. Let's get the flame sword right now. Alright, I'm going to equip that. And then I'm going to sell them my steel sword. I get 750 for it. So as you can see, it cost 14,800 to get this silver shield, which is the best shield in the game, by the way, so it is worth it. And that's going to be tomorrow. Grinding up the money to get the silver shield. Doesn't take as long as you think it does. Not fighting the enemies around here. I'll see you then. Peace.